Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another fantastic episode of Let's Play Halo Combat Evolved. This is episode number 8, which I believe is titled 2 Betrayals, if I remember correctly. So we have finally made it back to the Halo Control Center here with 343 Guilty Spark. As promised in the library, he did bring us here, and we're finally going to put an end to Halo.
Unfortunately, my usefulness to this particular endeavor has come to
You know? Finally going to destroy this damn thing. Use the protocol to eradicate the flood. And from there, things should be moving onward. Should be able to go after the Covenant and end the war. With the index in there, we now should be able to activate this bad boy.
That wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh, really?
But Cortana comes in and knocks him away.
I've spent the last 12 hours cooped up in here watching you toady about, helping that thing get set to slit our throats.
Hold on now.
It's like trying to explain to Cortana.
I didn't realize. He's your pal instead of your chum. Do you have any idea what that bastard almost made you do?
Yes. Activate Halo's defenses and destroy the flood.
Yep.
That's why we brought the index to the control center.
You're gonna do the right thing.
A construct in the core.
Now 343 Guilty Spark is gonna be mad that Cortana's there.
What? I should have heard you at once.
You sure that's a good idea?
How dare you? Oh,
Do
Yeah,
what?
he's all pissed off now that Cortana has the key to activate it.
Bloat and sputter.
Enough! The flood is spreading. If we activate Halo's defenses, we can wipe them out.
You have no idea how this ring works, do you? When
We
the
do not.
Warriors built it, Halo doesn't kill Flood. It kills their food. Humans, Covenant, whatever. We're all equally edible. The only way to stop the Flood is to starve them to death. And that's exactly what Halo is designed to do. Wipe the galaxy clean of all sentient life.
Oh, that's not good.
Ask him.
Is that true, 343?
Is it true?
more or less.
More or less. It gets me every time. More or less, yeah, I was just gonna kill everybody and everything in the galaxy.
Or at least any life with sufficient biomass to sustain the flood. But you already knew that.
No, I didn't already know that, actually.
Followed outbreak contained in the secret to the limit.
I think it's a bold assumption to think that I already knew that, 343.
Chief, I'm picking up movement.
Why would you hesitate to do what you've already done?
We need to go right now.
Okay.
Last time you asked me,
Things are heating up. We need to get out of here. But now the Sentinels... we have another enemy now, don't we?
here's the choice. We must activate the ring.
Oh, man.
Us out of here.
There's always another enemy.
Or another. Still, I must have the index. Give your construct to me, or I will be forced to take it from you.
That's not going to happen.
So be it.
This is not going to be fun.
This spells the rest.
Look out.
It was nice when they were on our side. It gives us the plasma pistol, which luckily one-shots them out of the friggin' sky. The plasma pistol's actually pretty effective against them. Like, out of all the matchups, as much as I say I hate the green gun, I think we're going to start using it a little bit more if these guys are going to be veering their ugly heads out here. There we go. Took them down. And it gave us a shotgun to start the mission too. That's very nice. So we have a shotgun and a plasma pistol.
To destroy Halo.
Now getting into here, there were a lot of Covenant all over the place. I'm kinda guessing there's going to be a lot more Covenant. Oh yeah, and the flood is running rampant once again. Because of course it is. This isn't them, but being as they've broken out of their containment there, I'm assuming we're going to see a lot more of them throughout the entirety of the ring. versus them just being isolated to their little room that they were in. I'm gonna hide back here. I think there's a guy shooting me from afar. Is that... Okay, that actually did good work to him. Not as much as I was hoping for, but... Okay work. Man, I need to hide. They really, at the end of this game, just start throwing enemies at you. Like, it gets absurd how many enemies there are. So there's gonna be a lot of this hiding. Oh, he actually dodged that. What is smart Covenant? And the elites are not to be played with. I'm just going through getting some grenades and seeing if I can find any ammunition for the shotgun. It's highly doubtful at this point. I mean, the Flood was like the key keeper of the ammunition previously, but... just because they get whatever gun they pick up on whatever deceased. And, there were a lot of Marines on this planet. The dog is having fun with a cookie. Oh man, there's a lot of Covenant out here. Man, you think they would have, like, more of them would have come inside? If they were, like, truly trying to stop me? It probably makes sense for them to be in the actual location that I'm at. You know? And the green gun might not be such a bad idea right now.
Need to buy some time in case the monitor
Okay, no, there's no chance we have to go up there. If you haven't been up there, it's just like a square platform at the top. That's it. There's not really any significance. There's nothing of great value up there.
And allow it to fire deep into space. The power levels are enormous. I can't even begin to calculate the
Ooh,
pulses.
I almost stuck him.
So, if we damage
Some of
or
these little
destroy
guys
it,
will now
the monitor
have,
will need to repair
like,
them before
elite
they will be
rocket
used.
launchers.
That should buy us some time. By marking the
And,
location of Mirror's pulse chain,
We'll
we
see.
navigate
I'm not sure if they
into movement
debut
and
in this
neutralize
episode,
the
but when they do come, they are, like, the easiest way to die in the late game. So I have to get up there. I was thinking maybe I could use the tip of this to reach that bridge somehow and make like a ballsy jump, but I don't think that that's the case. At least the plasma gun here is pretty good against the elites as well. Oh man, he actually got a good jump at me there. Take his gun. Whenever you have the plasma gun, you constantly want to rotate it out for a plasma gun that has the most value. As we saw in the previous episode, I kind of waited and then picked up one a little bit later, and that turned out to be the wrong move because they despawn. So when they despawn like that, you could really, like if you're saving one that has a high amount of ammunition, you can get hosed. I actually do think it works, like, in the way that you would imagine it works. So, like, if you kill an elite really quickly, and then jump for their weapon, like, their weapon will have more ammunition versus as if they get to pop off some shots at you and then you take it, they'll have less ammunition in the gun. And I do love the elites. It's a funny noise that they make. And here comes a grenade. Did that grenade stick to me? It better not have. They get substantially smarter here. Like, just some of the maneuverability and way that they try to come at me makes them substantially more frightening this late in the episode. Or this late in the series, I guess. It is, it's never fun to deal with them, but it is excessively not fun to deal with them, like, moving forward from this point.
Commandeer one of those benches. We'll need it.
But we are approaching the end of the game. There should only be 2 more episodes after this, and I actually feel like, one of those episodes is a lot quicker than most episodes, but then the other episode, of course, is going to take quite some time. You know, the finale in any game usually takes a good bit. I just filmed the finale of Pokemon Soul Silver as well on my end, so that should be coming out here shortly as well. It's gonna be a fun time of year. We're wrapping up a lot of stuff. Oh, okay, here is a rocket launcher. I do want that. Yes, please. Let's try to not waste the ammunition for the rocket launcher on these guys. The jackals don't really deserve it. Okay, I guess I changed my mind and the jackals do deserve it. You know what? Fair enough. I do have a large amount of ammunition for it, and it's not like it's going to take more than 1 or 2 shots to really take down that Wraith. Like 3 at most, I'm thinking. But I don't think it's going to be bad by any means. We've taken down Wraiths with far less in this series so far. Man, just look at how quick these guys drain my health anymore. They are becoming a legitimate threat. Like, I know they always were, but, like, it's getting worse as the series goes on. They are doing more and more. It feels like they are a lot smarter in these levels than they were in previous levels, and maybe it's just the sheer number of them now. Okay, that Wraith is down. Kind of want to switch out the rocket launcher. You could make the claim that I could have used it a little bit longer. That guy could have survived all of this, but he decided to fire at me even though all of his teammates were dead. So
Let's get moving.
he will face the same fate that they had. Now let's take this up here. And it's giving you instructions just because, I guess from like the gameplay speaking, this is the first time that you have to take the ghost. Like, there's no other option. Whereas before, it was the smart move to take it. In this level, obviously, we can't get here with... I guess we might be able to get here if we navigate through all the circular rooms. But there's enough circular room navigating in this episode that I actually cut quite a bit of it out. Like, there is so much circular room crap. Here, I think I cut just because I die so much. So you get instructions on what to do here, but essentially you just have to walk into this pillar.
That's what we need to shut down.
And I'm looking to make sure that nothing is around and going to readily kill me. You have to walk into the light pillar, so I'm just going to jump on into it. There we go. It takes your shields all the way down. And then you should immediately get out, because everything just starts coming in the room and is going to try and kill you. It's not a fun time out there. Okay, there we go. That guy's down. Hey, man, the Sentinels, they're not hard to take down when it's one-on-one, but when there's a whole bunch of them, the Sentinels can be a massive problem, just because you're getting hit from so many angles. They really are like a low-grade version of, like, snipers, almost. And that beam just does, like... It doesn't do great damage, but it's really consistent. And it seems like they don't... They have a small period of recharge, but it's really nothing compared to, like, everything else. You see, as I get closer here, this thing shakes. But I think we need to do this to, like, 3 or 4 more areas. There's at least one other one that I remember, but for some reason my brain is telling me that there's a few more. There's another one of these guys. This is also, it's funny, like, this episode, I feel like I get really lost. And then the next episode, I feel like I don't get lost at all. Like, the next episode is, like, half the time of this episode. And I think it's solely because of that, like, this labyrinth style of episodic play that just never feels fun to deal with. Like, it consistently does not feel good to go into these circular rooms and do these things. It feels like the game is, like, hand-holding me to get somewhere. And it is nice, I still have my ghost over there, but the game does give you another ghost in case your ghost exploded for whatever reason. Or I guess if you chose not to fly here. But there is a cut here in a second because I don't know where to go until Cortana yells at me. So we'll cut there. We actually had to go back on that bridge that I pointed out earlier. Take out some elites.
Head through that door.
I'll pick up that. Thank you very much, sir. Making my way through the corridors. I feel like I do that on every Halo episode at least once, so there you go. I don't even know what the name of that song is. Like the making my way downtown. I have no idea what the name of that song is, but it seems like I do quote it every single episode. And we are running pretty dang low on ammunition for the shotgun, which is always scary. It won't let me. I think this is like one of the weird guns that I can't just bash this. But it's just a jackal over there. Fucking jackals. They're such a pain in the ass. Okay, that likely at least got everybody but the elite there. I'm not sure if the elite got that. Oh, he did. Look at that. Taking care of the elite too. Can I jump up here? I can. Is there any real reason to? No, not at all. In fact, I think where I needed to go was the direction I was just about to head. But I'm looking to see if there's any more of those centerpieces. You know, like the big thing that we need to blow up, because it kind of feels weird like this late in the game that they would space stuff out so much, but that's what they do, folks. That's what they do. So, okay, let's go this way. It's loading. It's done. It wasn't this way, so why was it loading? This is why I hate these corridors. There's just nothing fun about them. And you just continue to walk in a circular room time and time again. And not much changes. I'm guessing we have to go down here. Things are so spaced out too that like it's not... It's easy once you start to find enemies to say, oh yeah, this is the way that I'm supposed to go. But, I don't know. I check down there to make sure nobody's coming that way, and then they start coming this way, and then all of a sudden they're down there. They were not just down there, I checked. This is a lie. You can confirm I just looked. They spawned out of nowhere. I'm calling BS on that attack. Oh, can they hide in this little section? No, I could still see all the way down here. So why didn't I see him when I dipped in there too? What was he, hiding behind the wall? Were they all hiding behind the walls? If so, that's more strategic than even I thought they could be. Oh shit. Is that who I think it is? Yep, it's the flood. Let's just throw some grenades in there. If we can get out of fighting a lot of them, I will. I want my assault rifle. Oh man, I really mismanaged that whole opportunity. Holy shit. That looked like it could have gone really well, and I just treated it with absolutely no respect. And this is yet another room that does not have a circular pillar, so I know I'm going in the right direction, but it's going to take me forever to get there, is going to be my assumption. And if you look down at how far we are in the video, you can see my assumption is correct. It's going to take us quite a bit to reach where we need to go. Just so we can run into it and have another episode. I guess it makes sense, because the elite, right, like the Covenant at this point, are going to try and kill me. I guess their objective has never changed. They were at war with us. Why would it be any different now that the Flood's here? Now they're just fighting it on two fronts. I don't know, you think at some point in time, though, we would be able to set our differences aside and just argue that the Flood is a much stronger force to be reckoned with? Especially, we could still lie to them and say that we're planning to eradicate the Flood, like that's what we're doing. I don't know if I'm better off to switch right now to get rid of the shotgun. I guess I don't necessarily need to, but it is a thought that's crossing my mind because we only have, what, 3 shells? And let's jump forward to another tunnel, one that actually has stuff going on. So we get to this bridge here. This bridge is extremely difficult. At least it was for me. I died a few times. Now I'm out of grenades, so I'm just gonna have to run and hope for the best. I think some of the flood will likely try to jump over. Yep, there they go. So let's let them do their thing. I think this guy up here has an energy sword, which is why he could be such a big problem. I think that's why I needed to restart, was this guy right here. Yep. Let him get close and he's dead. Perfect. We have one more shot with the shotgun, I believe. I do want to hang on to it though. Now that we're encountering more flood, there may be a good opportunity to get a shotgun. I dropped it. Never mind, I'm a liar. But the plasma guns are pretty effective against the flood, let's remember, so we should be safe. Should at least be able to put up a fight here. It's so funny, like, these episodes later in the game are actually giving me a decently tough time, and I don't remember Halo Combat Evolved really being all that challenging. Like, definitely not to the extent that I'm struggling with it now. I do not remember it being of that level. Because I seem to really be struggling. Like, as the Let's Play goes, I'm taking some good hits. We got some good losses. That guy has a shotgun. Let's kill him and get the shotgun. Shit. Shit. Get the fuck out of here. Come on. Okay, the little guys are gonna come. I know they're gonna come. Oh, the big guys are coming too. Okay. That makes me feel a little bit better. I feel like... because they kind of group and then just stand there every now and then. So I feel like we were probably able to put a good dent into them. Let's see. Let's got... okay, and 13 extra shots. That's not too bad. I would always like a little bit more ammunition when I can get it with the shotgun, but... that's fair. And I keep forgetting that hitting them in the back does not have the same effect as it does on the Covenant, but it essentially does nothing. Hand-to-hand combat with them is pretty much a lost cause. There we go. We're actually picking up really good shotgun ammo right now. I guess... nah, the last shotgun I had only really had one shot left in it, so... it would have made a huge difference. Oh my goodness, sorry, I am tired today. But I know it's gotta get done. The episodes need to continue. That one has a rocket launcher. Okay, we need to be careful of that guy. But yes, we are almost done with this series, and I think I've said it before, but I'm gonna be saying it once at like the halfway mark on like all of these episodes coming out. Once we complete Pokemon Soul Silver, we will be playing... this game, I think, will wrap up first. We'll be playing Luigi's Mansion on Mondays and Wednesdays here to celebrate October. And then, once we wrap up with Pokemon Soul Silver on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we'll be playing Super Mario Land, which should be exciting. I don't know, I might have my days mixed up, Mondays and Wednesdays and Tuesdays and Thursdays, but it'll be some combination like that. Super Mario Land was originally for the Game Boy. It's going to be a really quick game for us to get through, but that is perfect because if I did my math right, by the time that we finish all of the worlds in Super Mario Land and finish that Let's Play series, which should only be like 3 or 4 episodes, honestly, we should be looking at getting Super Mario Odyssey, I believe it's called, is the newest one. Let me double check that. I believe it is Super Mario Odyssey. It should take me less than a minute to check here on my phone because they're delivering it to the house on the day that it comes out. Super Mario Wonder is the name of it. That will be arriving here October 20th. So by the time that we finish these Let's Plays, that should be on its way. And then, yeah, we'll be playing through all of that here to wrap up the year. I'm sure that's going to be at least... I mean, traditionally, Mario's always been 8 worlds. So... 8 episodes probably for Super Mario Wonder, and that should be a pretty exciting... it's been a long time since Mario had a 2D side scroller, so I'm really looking forward to that. And I do find it funny that I lined up Super Mario Land to play directly before that, and I wish I let that guy come down here so I could get a little bit... I got the ammunition anyways, so we're good. I'd always like to have the maximum amount of ammunition if possible. In these later Halo levels, the more ammunition, the better, because it feels like every time we go out and attack the enemy, we get screwed somehow, so... It's nice to have ammunition when we can get it. It's nice to pick up health when we can get it. Anything that it adds or gives us for free, we will take. Man, there's so many of these little guys, and that was like a full clip wasted, essentially. I hit like 3 of them. So I'm like, yeah, 3 for 60. Here's another bridge. This one has more flood on it. I find that the best way to get through a lot of the flood, honestly, is let them get close to you and pop them off with shotgun shots, or just throw a ton of grenades at them. Man, you can't really heal when these little guys are doing chip damage, which is why it makes them so annoying to deal with. That guy's gonna blow up in my face, and there's gonna be a bunch of small guys, and they're all gonna do chip damage, and I'm not gonna be able to heal, and it pisses me off. But you can see there actually was a cut, so we're actually restarting the bridge sequence, I believe. No, there's still dead bodies. Okay, maybe there wasn't a cut. I thought there was a cut. I can't tell, honestly, because I think the music restarted too, so I think there was a cut, but then I'm confused. When did the cut start? I don't know. Average Joe doesn't know much. He's just figuring it out, folks. He's just figuring it out. I just want to get to the other side of this bridge because I know how many of them there are. Yeah, and none of this looks fun. Let's just get inside the other side, and then if we want to kill them from this side, we can. Like the smaller ones coming in, that's fine. Let's get that door closed so the bigger ones don't come in, and then we could challenge them if we'd like. Are they all going to be here? If they're not coming to the door, I'm not going to kill them, honestly. Like, if they don't have the guts to track me down, which it didn't look like they did, I don't see any reason to just go back out there and almost willingly die. Look at these guys just hanging out. That was cool. That was like confetti. Like, it's your birthday, brr, we're gonna eat your brain. This one looks like it was already blown up. Was I already here? Did they do something to it? Did the flood do this? Oh, fuck, that was a really bad idea, because they run towards you. Note to self, do not try to stick the flood with sticky grenades. It's actually cool, I just noticed when I killed that flood, if you notice, like, his legs and stuff were blue. So, like, that's the elite body that he took over. Like, that's why he has, like, that design to him, and why the sticky grenade can stick to certain areas, but not the whole body. Which actually makes these guys a lot cooler, in my opinion. But, like, they still keep some characteristic of the host that they take over. That's really fun. That's a fun idea. I don't know if fun is, like, the word for my men who gave their lives and died only to become these sick creatures. And I'm just like, oh, yeah, that's cool. They keep their legs. Nice. Nice. Like... I'm sure all of my men would greatly appreciate it. I don't know, I'm losing my noodle here. We're approaching the 30-minute mark, which is usually all I'm good for on a voice recording, but we will push through it, ladies and gentlemen. It's not like a finale episode, so it's not like what's happening on screen is spectacular. And this episode is just, like, overly long, in my opinion. It has the same problem. I think the library was in this location as well, and I believe that had the same issue. Is, like, it is just so long. And there's another clip wasted. Always good to see me wasting ammunition. For as much as I talk about we need more ammunition and we need to conserve. Oh, okay, they're just going to continuously fall from the ceiling. Let's fucking not do that. Let's make our way in here. Okay, take out these guys. That guy looked like he had a shotgun in his hand. I was kind of expecting some ammunition from him. At least I do try to conserve the shotgun ammunition, you know? The assault gun, or the assault rifle, I'm a little bit... who cares with it, but... the shotgun... right, we know that there's a need to conserve that ammunition. It does not come as frequently as we would like. My god. Yeah, man, the Flood are not strong. It's just the number of them. If it wasn't for so many being on the screen at once, they probably wouldn't be a good enemy. Which is why that's how they appear. Yeah, Average Joe, that's how the fucking programming a game. That's how that works, buddy. Let's see, are we going back through this way, or is this the way we came? I have no idea. Yeah, we're going back through this way.
Okay.
And there was definitely not a cut there at all, because I got through all of this very easily. It was not difficult or challenging. Definitely no cuts required here. You can see how one would get that on their first attempt very easily. Know exactly where to go. I don't think I can actually make my way through here. Oh, I can. Look at that. But they are becoming smarter with the use of grenades and things like that, so I want to keep moving. Because they are giving me some problems here later in the series. There's a Warthog there, but I suck at driving Warthogs. Hopefully we won't have to drive another Warthog before the end of the game. Hint, hint. We will. But we like to drive them as little as possible. The least amount that we possibly can. Look at that. I try to, like, converge 3 sentences into one. We need to get back up there. If my memory serves me correct, this section in the middle is not going to help us do that at all. It's going to be a ginormous waste. Unless we can get this guy out of his ghost. Or his banshee, or... I don't know, I always forget what they're called. Yeah, his banshee. Oh no, there's 2 right here. Look at that. We just take one of these guys. Let's go, everybody go. We're going on a journey. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. There is the platform that we must land on so we can destroy the ring. You could call me Master Chief, or you could call me Frodo, because I'm out here destroying the ring. You know, what can I say? That was a lame-ass reference, and that was a grenade directly to my ship, and by the sounds of it, I'm out of a ship. Fuck. Okay. Hopefully it spawns another one like it did last time. That would be swell. Because otherwise I am completely and entirely screwed for getting out of the situation that I'm currently in. Now there are some sentinels, I just saw them. Okay, but they're busy taking on the Flood. Now all I want out of this, give me that plasma rifle, give me the plasma rifle. Take the plasma rifle, Average Joe, you idiot. Take the plasma rifle. The sentinels are not going to go down easily. Oh, is that a rocket launcher? That'll be fun too. If only I could aim. If only. I got 2 shots. Do not miss your chance to blow. I did, fuck. I probably did again. I did, holy shit. Every shot with the rocket launcher in the fucking drain, baby. Okay, get him. Get him. Get these sentinels out of here. Okay. Not much going on there. I think I cut again after I blew it up because, I think there's a massive attack on me here. I don't know. Who knows what that cut was about? Let's get in there.
That did it.
Now there's probably going to be a massive attack on me, because that's how it goes. Yeah, look at that. They just spawning all over the place, of course. Why would the Flood do anything differently than just appear in mass? At least we didn't wipe out all of existence across the globe, though, because that would have been pretty bad as well. Just gonna have to find a different way to get rid of all these guys. There's gotta be something. Gotta be something out there that we can do to kill everybody. All of the flood. I mean, in theory, the ring isn't like that thick. You feel like, I don't, it's such a bizarre... It's very bizarre to me.
Located the Pillar of Autumn. She put down 1,200 kilometers upstairs.
This does not feel like the way we got here. I don't think it is. I cut to like where we actually need to go because I got lost there for a while and just ended up flying around, and my Banshee almost blew up, so... Enjoy that fun cut as well. I think this is like the... Oh yeah, this is the inside area that leads to the other side of this, right? We just basically have to backtrack from what we did in that episode, and what makes this like really painful, if you remember from that episode, I distinctively said like, oh my god, this episode is way too long, and because we essentially have to do that episode in reverse now, I'm just left with the same thoughts of, oh my god, this episode is way too long. Like, it doesn't improve. I just have the same opinion on this episode that I did that episode, in that it was too much for one episode. Like, it likely should have been 2. Each right around like 20-some minutes. That would have been a lot more bearable to do. But it is what it is. It's just like, I don't know. It's just a straight path, and I'm sure I'm about to get bombarded from the flood. There's no way. This is like the flood's bread and butter. Yeah, there it is. I was gonna say, this is like their bread and butter kind of area. Large open area where they can jump in, close in the gap. We can get a lot of them. It's always good to know, like in that scenario though, if you just lightly back up, they're usually gonna land directly in front of you. So if you have the shotgun and they're not firing at you from afar, make them bring the fight to you. You know? Ouch. That hurt. That wasn't nice of them. Kinda... No, okay, yeah, no, I don't. I was gonna say, do I want a plasma rifle? But I don't. I have full ammunition with the assault rifle. And I don't really want to replace the shotgun this late in the episode because I feel like it is going to be, pretty important. Because if you remember when we came in here, there was like this big open area that we're likely going to have to go through again. And I kind of want to get through it in one piece, and the shotgun is kind of nice to have in times like this when I feel like death is imminent. Yeah, this whole area here. This big ass pile of shit out here. And another cut, because I clearly, once you see this area and how these things go, I clearly did not die here at all. Okay, so there's the area we have to get to. I'm gonna go over here and attack these guys. I believe this is the best way to start this out. Somebody could correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like if I go any other direction, I get screwed. And obviously this guy has caused me some problems. Because that looked very personal. That was a downright personal attack on that Banshee. That was not a strategic attack. That was the attack of a man who has lost too much to a Banshee. Let's throw some grenades in here in the mix. Let's get one over there. Let's see. We need to get some for this turret here. It would have been nice to get this guy out of here with a grenade, nice and easy, but I think we got him there at the end. Okay, use that on the flood. Go. Not too bad. And more flood. There's always more flood, it feels like. Doesn't look like any of the Flood had shotgun ammunition either. Unless you do, good sir. I don't think he did. Got a grenade out of it, though. Kinda hoping that there was a Banshee here so I didn't have to navigate all the way across the map to get to where I'm going to help out Cortana, but it looks like that is in fact what I need to do. With that being said here, ladies and gentlemen, we are approaching the 5-minute mark for this video, so I'm going to do my usual outro, and then based on that, I may let you go early so you can enjoy a couple minutes of this uninterrupted. There is actually a way to get up here. Me and my brother have accomplished it one time in a co-op, but with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. All that good stuff is greatly motivational for myself in continuing to make videos just like this now and in the near future. And it's also free on your end, so really a win-win there for myself. And you lose nothing to do that. And you stay up to date with all my videos if you like them, so a win-win for you as well. I guess a win-win should actually affect both people, so there we go. That's how we're gonna say it affects both of us. You get to stay in the loop about my videos coming out, and I continue to be motivated to make said videos. As I mentioned earlier in this film, we are playing Halo Combat Evolved here on Mondays and Wednesdays, and we are also going to be playing sorry, I lost my train of thought. We are going to be playing Pokemon Soul Silver on Tuesdays and Thursdays as well. Both of those series are very, very close to being wrapped up at this point. So we will be switching from them relatively shortly. Once we are done with them, the plan is to go and play Pokemon... Fuck, my brain is shutting off. Luigi's Mansion 3. And we will also... There's a good death for you. Luigi's Mansion 3... And then alongside Luigi's Mansion 3, we will also be playing Super Mario Land and Super Mario Wonder when that comes out. I said that at the halfway point, but always got to do in the outro as well. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you all had yourselves a snazzy week, and your week continues to be snazzy, and had a nice weekend. I don't even know what I'm talking about. My brain is just fucking stupid after I record for like 20 to 30 minutes, so doing 42 is definitely not good for the health here, but... Until next time, guys, everybody take it easy. I'll let you enjoy the last few minutes without my voice doing the narration because obviously I don't even have a fucking clue what I'm talking about at this point, so why should you guys have to listen to me ramble? Until next time, everybody take it easy, and we'll see y'all here Wednesday if you like the Halo series, or we'll see y'all here tomorrow if you're paying attention to the Pokemon Soul Silver stuff, but either way, we hope to see you in the next one. Peace out, Girl Scout. Queef.
Final target neutralized. Let's get out of here.
Let's find a ride and get to the captain.
No, that'll take too long.
You have a better idea?
There's a teleportation grid that runs throughout Halo. That's how the monitor moves about so quickly. I learned how to tap into the grid when I was in the control center. Unfortunately, each jump requires a rather consequential expenditure of energy.
Something tells me I'm not gonna like this.
But I'm pretty sure I can pull it from your suit without permanently damaging your shields. Needless to say, I think we should only try this once.